so many practicing Muslim people
Yeah.
have a full-blown Christmas tree in their house.
Presents,
Wrapping it
Santa,
up.
all of
Let's
that stuff.
go.
Yeah.
Not giving the same energy to Eid. Hi guys!
Hi, guys.
Welcome back to another episode and the
Mine's in neutral.
Mine's in Neutral and the last episode of 2024.
24. What a crazy year.
This has been.
For real.
Very crazy in so many aspects from start to finish. So much has been going on.
Yeah.
And we're in the last couple of days. And, you know,
Last 2 days, brother.
Really?
Yeah.
No, don't we have 29, 30, 31? Or do we not have 31 this year?
I don't know if we have 31. I never knew 30, 31.
اللي هو
Yeah.
it's the end of the year basically. By the time this comes out, it'll be even closer to the end of the year, and just so much
Yeah.
good, so much meh. I don't want
Yeah.
to say bad.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, there hasn't been anything like drastic.
Yeah.
So much good, so many lessons learned, so many new people. At least from my end. Like, I met so many new people.
Yeah, I would say I got close to people that I didn't expect myself to get close to.
Yeah.
And not close as in like we became besties, but like we actually talk.
Yeah. Like, you guys are actually
Yeah.
like friends now. Like,
Yeah.
you know, you built a really like friendship with each other. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like for me it's like I just got to know a lot of people this year.
Yeah.
I don't know if I got super close to anyone like crazy new this year. No, I did actually. I did. Like, a girl from uni, I did get really close to her. Got really close this year, even though I knew her from first year. But we got super close this year. But yeah, 2024 was good while it lasted. Would I repeat
I'm ready
it?
for it next year.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I'm so ready. Next year is going to be even more hectic because we're going to be graduates. We're going to start a new absolute page in life. New everything. We're not going to do
How do you feel about
I
that?
have no idea yet. I have no idea. So many people ask me, and so many people ask me, like, what do you want? Like, where's your future headed? And I'm like, I don't know yet. It's heading
Yeah,
somewhere.
It's heading somewhere.
I'm not too sure where.
Yeah. I feel like life really you just find your path. Like
You
me
do.
looking at myself in like the beginning of 2024,
Yeah.
I truly did not even the beginning, like bro, like a month ago from a month ago.
Yeah. Like November.
I would be like, oh, I don't know where I'm heading, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But now I feel like I'm starting to
Yeah.
make that path for myself.
Yeah, you are.
So
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe I do. Like, you know, it just happens. Like, it's not like I did anything that
Yeah,
it just
exactly.
really just happened.
Yeah.
So
And I mean, I feel like that path is kind of written,
yeah.
right? But it's not an excuse to be lazy.
No, definitely. Because
Obviously
at the end
not.
of the day, like I did something that made that path
Path
available
happen.
to
Yeah,
me.
exactly. That
Yeah.
opened that path for you, which is good.
Yeah.
But I think, like, with where life is heading, I feel like I can never answer that question directly.
Yeah.
At least not now, or I don't think in the next couple of years I'll be able to like answer that question directly, because right now it's like we're really discovering what to do with our time, which
Yeah.
career we want to take. Like, yes, okay, we, you know, next year we're gonna have a bachelor's degree, amazing, but like some people don't even work in what they studied. So
Yeah.
am I gonna be that type of person? Am I gonna work in a completely different field? Like, how's it gonna go?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I have no idea yet, and that's just something that we're just gonna need to figure out, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
And
slowly, bit by bit.
I feel like you also kind of get to know yourself more. Like, I don't know, this year I feel like I found out more about myself.
Oh yeah, same.
Yeah.
Same.
Like what you like, what you don't like.
Yeah.
You know, what
Even-
motivates you, what doesn't.
Yeah. I felt like I learned myself a lot with like how I deal with people, what I
Yeah.
accept, what's a non-negotiable for me, like things like that I've really like come to terms with. And I feel like things that I let slide before, I don't let slide anymore.
Yeah.
I'm more like certain within myself, and like
Yeah.
I know my values more, and I
Yeah.
hope that I continue to carry that forward. But yeah, I feel like no, this year has really like tested me in a way where it's like, what do you accept? What do you not
Yeah.
accept? What do you value?
Like that's something that I see myself doing a lot more frequent now, like confronting people
Yeah.
if they annoy me.
Yeah.
Like I don't let it, you know, in
Just
anymore.
slide.
Yeah, no.
You know, another thing that I noticed you got really good at doing this year is like self-reflect.
Really?
Yeah. Like I noticed sometimes when we would have conversations and let's say like some people annoyed you, people got on your nerves, whatever that may be, you're more like sometimes you would think about the situation where it's like, oh wait, is that like, am I did I cause something? Did
Mm-hmm.
I do something? Did I trigger something? Like, not in a you become victim and like, oh, do you get what I mean? Like, I don't know how to
Yeah.
explain it, but it's like you're not there always pointing the finger at other people. Sometimes you're self-reflecting and you're like, okay, wait, actually, maybe I did something that led to one, two, three.
Mm.
You know, like maybe something came from me, which is really hard to be
Yeah.
self-aware, especially now. I feel like a lot of people are like selfish and they just assume like, no, I'm perfect and they're the ones that messed up. And that's so easy. And that's like the easiest thing that you can say. But I think maturing is realizing that, no, wait, okay, I might also kind of be part of the problem.
Yeah. I feel like I'm more like aware when I do something wrong.
Yeah.
Like I don't let it slide.
Yeah,
I'm like,
no, you
no,
don't.
why did I do that? Like I
Yeah.
need to fix myself up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's for sure. And I feel like with me, I don't know, it's something that I really like changed up on this year. Like for you, I feel like a big thing is that you started self-reflecting, which is really good.
For you, I don't know, but like I feel like you're more open to talking to new people.
Really?
Yeah,
I was closed off before?
kind of.
Really?
Yeah, like remember first year, second year, you were always like, oh, it's only me and like one girl or one or two girls and
Yeah,
that's it.
that's true.
You didn't really like open yourself to like have a conversation, not even like be friends, but have conversations with other people,
Yeah,
you know, like get yourself out there.
yeah.
You were not that type, but this year, like I'm seeing you do it a lot more
I
and you're like more
am.
confident in yourself
I am.
and you're also improving on your Arabic, which is really good.
Yeah, this year tested my Arabic
Yeah.
a lot. Yeah, this year definitely tested my Arabic, which I'm happy that it's getting tested because like can't be
Yeah.
grown and not know your own mother tongue. But yeah, okay. I always considered myself to be extrovert because I feel like I am an extrovert. Like I like gatherings, I like
Yeah.
these things, but it's like I like them to a limit. Like I'll get to know people, but I don't think I become extremely friendly and like let's actually talk and let's see each other outside of class. Like that was something that I never used to do. And yeah,
Yeah.
definitely this year I feel like I've collected more people around me, which is really nice. And
Yeah.
that's not like me, you know? Like I'm friendly with people, I talk to people, I have friends in class, but it just like kind of stops at class
Yeah.
and never leaves the classroom. And now it's starting to leave the classroom and like we're starting, like I'm actually starting to have more friends,
Yeah.
you know? Like I was literally talking about like who we want to invite to my birthday and things like that. And I was like, oh my God, like usually every year
Last
it's
year, it was only three people.
every year it's like two, three people
Yeah.
max. Like I just always like things small and close knit and things like that. And I'm starting to like break that bubble and being like, no, it's nice to like be in group settings. Still, I don't think I have the energy to always have like a group friendship.
Which is valid. Yeah.
Like I don't think I can do a group friendship for the rest of my life. That I feel like is a lot of work and it's a lot of like you have to satisfy everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone has to feel involved. It's just too much. But I feel like I'm more willing to be like in group settings
Yeah.
that is like actually friendly and we're getting to know each other and it's not for like classwork stuff.
Yeah.
But one thing me and Shahid did do, which we kind of wanted to talk about, was we watched our episode about like exit 2023, hello 2024, and we made some like predictions about what we expect
For us to be.
in terms of the
Yeah.
podcast, like numbers wise.
Yeah.
Let's just
We
say our expectations are crazy.
we got shocked a little bit, but we also didn't expect the stuff that happened in 2024
For
to
it
happen.
happen as well.
So,
Yeah.
and I think that's one thing that, you know, put us back a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this was our metrics. This was how many followers we had last year on TikTok and on Instagram. On TikTok, we only had 25 followers.
Which is insane in
That's
my,
insane.
yeah.
That's insane to
Yeah.
me. This year, oh, and our goal was 20,000.
Yeah.
We currently stand at 4,100.
Which, to be honest, I don't think it's bad. From 25,
You know what? I don't think it's bad, but I don't think it's accurate because we literally took a break from March to like October.
yeah,
We took such a long break on TikTok. Like I swear, if we took advantage of those 6 months or of those like
we
5 months,
could have reached.
we could have easily reached 20,000.
Yeah.
Like TikTok is such an easy platform to get followers. Anyone can have like a TikTok following now. Anyone.
Yeah.
Like post a thirst trap, bam, you have a million likes. So we could have
We could have.
we really could have. But it's fine.
Yeah.
We're not gonna live in the could have.
We're
We're gonna
gonna
live
live
in
in
the
the
we will.
yeah.
Okay. Then Instagram, our current no,
No,
last year's
previous, yeah.
current numbers was 162 followers. This year we stand at 374.
And we wanted 5K. But
Oh.
again, it's the same thing as TikTok. To be honest, we don't really post there as much. We only
So what did
post
we expect?
stories.
Like honestly,
Yeah,
what did we expect? Like obviously if you're not going to
it's
be
not gonna come.
posting,
Yeah, it's not gonna come from thin air.
yeah, part
Like
of social media is to be social and we were not
yeah,
social. So
on YouTube though, because we were social,
we
we
hit
hit 5K
5K.
from 0 to 5K.
Yeah, we started YouTube in
Yeah,
Feb,
yeah,
end of
and we
Feb.
didn't even put it on our list because we didn't even know we
Know
were
that we
gonna.
wanted to do YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
yeah,
And also we got like a distributor as well for our
yeah,
podcast. We work with Podio, which they've been amazing. So that's also been like helping our actual like Spotify performance, our Apple podcast performance, our Deezer, our Anghami. We're all on these new platforms as well. So
yeah,
you can listen to us on so many new like you can stream us anywhere
yeah,
basically. So that's like another thing is like we focused on like I think our goals for last year was mainly like social media goals,
yeah.
but then
It
this
kind of
year,
switched.
yeah, this year it actually the reality was that we really worked on the podcast itself and not social media
Yeah,
presence.
yeah,
But of course that goes hand in hand.
yeah.
But we really focused on podcast numbers. Okay, how
Like
many
we got the new
listeners?
mics, we found our
Yeah.
setup, we found the flow of our YouTube
Yeah,
videos and
exactly. Like,
everything.
and how
Yeah,
to do the editing
yeah,
and like intro, outro, description, SEO. Like, we really, really, really worked on that this year.
yeah.
I don't know what I want to work on next year yet for the podcast. I really want to keep up YouTube 100%.
1000%.
I don't
Yeah.
want to talk numbers. I would love to talk
Really?
I would love to talk
No, let's talk
numbers.
numbers.
You want to talk numbers
Let's
for the
talk numbers.
Okay, I think we're gonna wrap this up quick because I also want to get into
Yeah.
this week's topic. Okay, next year
For
for
YouTube,
YouTube,
we're on 5K right
we're
now.
on 5K.
20.
I was gonna say 15.
20.
20?
20.
You think we can? Because we're gonna be consistent on
We're
YouTube.
gonna be
YouTube is something
consistent?
we'll not be
Yeah.
consistent on. We will definitely be
20.
consistent on YouTube.
Yeah.
20?
Yeah.
Okay, so 20 for YouTube.
Yeah.
Let's say we're mediocrely consistent on
Instagram.
yeah,
I would give Instagram if we reach 1.5K, I'd be happy.
1K for Instagram. I would be happy.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's say
Around
1
yeah.
to 1.5.
Yeah.
TikTok, again, mediocrely consistent. I think we can hit 10K.
10. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Reasonable. Reasonable.
See,
Reasonable.
we're getting somewhere.
We're
'Cause
getting somewhere.
now you know, like when you make these predictions with numbers, you kind of know, like, okay, this is how my year turned out. Let's
Yeah.
be more realistic.
Last year we weren't realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, last year we were shooting for the scars.
Scores.
The stars in the sky and everything, the scars.
In the space, everything.
Spaceships and all these planets. No, yeah, last year I think we had no idea what we were talking
Yeah.
about. This year I feel like
We know.
yeah. One thing I really want to invest in next year is a camera.
Same.
A camera and an extra mic for guest
Yes.
speakers.
Oh my god. We
That
need
is
to
something,
figure that out.
guys. I don't know if anyone tech related is watching this, not computer science, but actual like tech, like
Yeah.
technology.
Devices. Yeah.
Please recommend wireless mics that work for 3 people because we really want to get guest speakers on and so
Yeah.
many people want to come on the show
And also, that's not too pricey. Like,
because the Rode
We-
mics
yeah.
are insane.
Yeah.
They are so insane. They're so expensive. So yeah, no, we're not gonna. I don't know if we're gonna have the funds for Rode mics. We'll have to see. Maybe one of our videos will pop off and
maybe when we get
it'll
20K.
fund everything. Maybe when we hit the 20K. Anyway, this week, we were really stumped on like what to talk about
Yeah.
because we just had so many ideas. We really wanted to end off this year with a banger and we had so many ideas. So we asked you guys on our Instagram stories to help us choose what topic we should talk about. And you can follow us on Instagram at minds.in.neutral.
Shahad
Follow us. Let's hit the 1K, the 1.5. So yeah, so we asked you guys, we listed like 4 options, and the one that actually did, I mean, you know what? 2 of them
Two of them did good.
Two of
They were
them did
same.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
So
were
we
tied.
might do that for next week.
Yeah.
But for this week, we are going to talk about
Faith
faith versus
versus FOMO.
FOMO. Faith versus
You know,
FOMO.
I just found out recently what FOMO meant.
Okay, FOMO, if you don't know, it's fear of missing out.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, I really want to, like, you know,
Like, I don't really want to do this thing, but if I don't go, then I feel like I will miss out.
yeah, like I'll be
So you
left
just
out.
go.
So I just have to do it. Like
Yeah.
I have to be part of the conversation. I have to see what's going on in the world. And so many people have that.
Yeah.
So many people have that.
Yeah.
I don't think I really have FOMO. Like if I'm not invited somewhere, I'm going to be like, okay.
Sometimes I do.
Do you?
Sometimes.
No, you actually do.
Yeah.
You do.
Why? Why are you
Because
saying
there's
that?
so many times where you there's so many times where you tell me about like something that you didn't end up going to and you get really upset. Like it's either that your parents didn't let you go or that you couldn't because like let's say you were tight on time or you didn't get invited, you get really upset. I'm just like, oh, whatever. I really cannot be bothered. Like,
No, when I don't get invited, I get upset because they're like, my close friends are going out without me. And why are you not inviting me?
fair.
Because their reason for not inviting me is because we already know that you're gonna say no.
Which is not a reason. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry, guys. Like,
So
level up with the excuse, please.
Because maybe that day I could have been able to.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? I'm like, brother, no.
I could have.
Yeah.
Could have easily.
Like, Rena doesn't do that with me. Rena would call me and be like, I know you're probably gonna say no, but I'm still gonna ask
It
you.
would be the same second, same minute,
Yeah.
same everything. And I know she can't make it, but I'll be like, Shahad,
Yeah.
do you want to? Like,
Let's
I
just
invite
try.
her sometimes to go out with me and my mom.
Yeah.
Just,
Oh my god, I did go out with her and her mom.
yeah, and it was so much fun.
Yeah.
So much
And then
fun.
I broke my phone.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, 20K please. Need a new phone.
No,
Anyways,
but
yeah.
I thought this topic was so interesting because it's the holidays. I mean, Christmas has already passed, but because
Yeah.
it's the holidays and because like New Year's is coming up and everything, I am noticing so many Muslim people, practicing Muslim people,
Yeah.
have a full-blown Christmas tree in their house.
Yeah.
Um,
They do the whole presents,
wrapping it
Santa,
up.
all of
Let's
that stuff.
go.
Yeah.
Like, let's get the kids excited. Let's
Yeah.
decorate the house. And it's just, it's crazy. It's bizarre. I'm so sorry. It's just so hard for me to grasp
Yeah.
because you're not giving the same energy to Eid. You're not giving the same energy to
What
Eid.
if they
And that's
did?
so unfair.
Would that make it okay?
No, it wouldn't make it okay regardless, but I'm just saying I'm noticing more energy given to holidays that we aren't meant to celebrate
Yeah.
than to holidays that's actually dedicated for us. Like, can we actually cherish what we have, which is Eid, both Eids, Ramadan? Like, those are things that are meant
Okay.
for us. Like, no one is gassing them up. But
But I
when it
have a
comes to
question.
Christmas,
Let's
the whole world
say,
is.
let's
Yeah.
say a guy, Muslim guy, practicing and everything, marries a Christian woman. Because
Okay.
that's halal.
Yeah.
He can do that.
Yes, he can.
So then the kids, can they celebrate Christmas?
But I mean, are they not
Uh.
going to be following the father's religion? So technically, no. Point blank, period.
Yeah, I mean,
It's not complicated.
yeah,
It's
but then
not.
like, see, that's why I feel like I'm changing topics right now. But that's why I feel like it's so hard to marry different religions, because then
Yeah.
you're gonna leave the whole mom's side family out of it,
Yeah.
because you're not gonna be celebrating with them. They're like,
Yeah. There has to be some sort of understanding, something like
yeah,
mutual respect. I don't know. That whole topic is like,
it's a different
it's a
topic.
different topic and it's really hard to think about. I don't
Yeah.
know. This is why I'm just like, let's just pick the simple way in life
Yeah.
where it's like but you can't really control who your nasib is and who you end up falling in love with.
Yeah.
But
But anyways,
I still stand my ground in saying there's no need for a whole Christmas tree to be decorated for it to be 10 feet tall in your living room.
okay, what about Merry Christmas? Like saying Merry Christmas, everyone.
I heard that that's a form of shirk. Instead, you should say like Happy Holidays. Because Merry
Oh.
Christmas, it means like Christ, which is like, you know. So you should tell them like Happy Holidays. But I have said Merry Christmas before. I'm gonna, yeah, I have.
Because
said
I have
that.
like a whole friend group of non-Muslims,
Yeah,
and they always
same.
wish me Eid Mubarak
Yeah,
and like Ramadan Kareem and all that stuff.
yeah,
And I'm like the only Muslim in that group,
yeah.
and they all wish me. So I'm like, okay, it's kind of weird if I don't wish them back.
I get you. No, I do wish.
Yeah.
I do because it's like, especially to friends that I have a very mutual understanding with, they wish me, I wish them. But
Yeah.
it's like, it's normal. We can live peacefully together. But I heard that it's preferred to say Happy Holidays. Yeah.
Okay, that's
Because
good
you're
to
not
know.
specifying which holiday.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Instead, you're just saying like general Happy Holidays. But yeah, honestly, like there's so many like influencers, a lot of Muslim influencers, which guys, if you're an influencer, I'm so sorry. You are responsible for the content that you push out on the internet and for the impression you're giving off of the religion, for your family. Like, as much as you want to believe, like, oh, I live the way I want to live, that's fine. But if you know the way that you're living is not
The right way.
the right way religiously,
Yeah.
then please keep that to yourself because you might be influencing a new generation of kids that may not have solid religious backgrounds. And then, plus, we're normalizing things that I'm so sorry for us are not normal.
Yeah.
Like, we're
Like Halloween.
Halloween's not normal.
Yeah.
Um,
Um,
going to
Easter.
Easter, going
Going
to
to concerts,
concerts,
parties.
music festivals.
Yeah.
That's not normal. But then at the same time, like I know so many of my friends that they want to live. They
Yeah.
want to live life. They want to experience. They want to take part in these activities because again, it's that hype, it's that excitement. Like so many people are gassing it up. They're like, "Oh my god, we're going to go to the Gunna concert. We're going to go to the Travis Scott concert." Like and people are excited. People are talking about outfits. People are talking about like what they're going to do, how many
Yeah.
they went backstage, they met these people and all of that stuff. But as much as we try to lie to ourselves and normalize it, it's not
It's not
it's not for
normal.
us.
It's really isn't because by the way, most of like the clubs and the parties and anywhere, like I remember we had a festival for universities,
Okay.
okay, and it was like so hyped up and everyone was like, there's this musician, he's gonna come, it's gonna be like a uni festive thing, whatever. And I was looking, I was like, okay, like let me check it out. Like I
Yeah.
knew I wasn't gonna go, but let me check out the website, let
Yeah.
me see the information.
Yeah.
And it was like hijab is not allowed.
No way.
Hijab is not allowed.
So it stops at the hijabi woman. But what
Yeah.
about the Muslim men, guys?
That's what I said too.
What
I was
about
like,
the Muslim
what about the
men?
Muslim people? Like,
The
forget
whole
hijabis.
ummah, the
The-
nation.
that's fine. If I have my hair out, I can go party and do everything. But when I put a hijab on my head, I can't. Like, I feel like all Muslims can't. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not saying all hijabis should be too. But I'm saying if you're not
Muslims,
allowed,
full
yeah,
stop.
Muslims full stop. If you're making that point and you're putting it on your website, clear
Yeah.
for everyone to see, you could have also put Muslims no.
I think because it's so much more problematic, they could get a lot more backlash considering that you have because we are wearing a religious scripture on our head
Yeah.
9 to 5. لبس الشغل. We're wearing it 24/7 and it's a clear indication that that person is practicing.
Yeah.
But then let's say for a man, you can't really tell if a man is a Muslim.
Check his ID.
It doesn't say on our ID our
Yes, it
religion.
does.
No, it doesn't. On our national ID, it does not say your religion. It doesn't. On
It
some
doesn't?
no, yeah, it doesn't. On some passports, it does.
Yeah.
It just says your nationality on your ID and your age and your like gender. That's it. It doesn't say your religion. At least in this country, I don't know about other countries.
Well, it should.
I mean, it doesn't like.
I
It
don't know
doesn't really matter.
because by the way, like stupid stuff like that. Okay, because let's say a hijabi woman has FOMO. Okay,
Okay.
and she's like, oh, I really want. Let's say she said she wanted to go to that festival. They do end up like literally like putting strands of their hair out, wearing their hijab in a different way that
Just so they can go.
so it matches the fashion,
Yeah.
style,
Yeah.
and their clothes will be, like all tight and everything, so that they're like, oh yeah, she's not hijabi, it's just like a fashion statement.
Yeah. Or she's just wearing a head cover.
Yeah.
Okay, we're back with better lighting because
Yeah.
we really want to make sure that this episode's good. But yeah, they will like end up changing their whole looks
Yeah.
just so they can be allowed to go. And then, okay, there's so much other FOMO. Like, for example, in certain pools, like they don't allow hijabis and like
Yeah.
people wearing burkinis and things like that. And it's like, again, fear of missing out. Guys, I want to live. I want to go to these places. But like, and it's such a battle. Like, if we're going to be so honest, it's such a battle having desires, having temptations, wanting to enjoy this world to an
Yeah.
extent, but also grip on your faith and realize that this world is temporary and it's not worth
But see,
these enjoyments.
the thing is that I don't understand, like the ones about the beach thing that you said, right? Like it's in Egypt too, guys. In Egypt, like, it's like a
Muslim-
majority Muslim country.
Yeah.
There are some areas where they'd be like, hijabs, burkinis are not allowed. Why? Like, actually, why?
Yeah.
Like, what's the reason? Like, I feel like any person can make their own decisions and choices to go wherever they want to go. I don't understand why it's a no no, because then that will just demotivate people to wear the hijab. They'll be like, okay, خلاص, I will take it off.
Yeah, that's so true.
Like, why
It's
is
like
there that
pushing, yeah,
restriction?
it's pushing for a lifestyle that's so far from what we're meant to be doing.
Yeah. Like, why can't I just like go enjoy your beach and just wear a bikini?
Yeah.
Because some people see it as bi'a, like as like
It
low
makes sense.
class.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. They don't see it as like high class if you wear a hijab. They see it as like, oh, like
I remember Layla told me that one thing where it's like if you're a niqabi in Egypt, it means like you're really like uneducated and like the
yeah, some
lowest of
people
low.
would think, oh, you're stupid, that's why. Which is insane in my
That
opinion.
is
Who
insane.
are you to tell me I'm stupid or I'm low class or in this just because I'm wearing a hijab on my head?
Yeah. Well, I mean, again,
And it makes people actually miss out on stuff like it's a beach.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, let me enjoy some actual like sunlight,
Sand,
sand,
water.
water, like natural stuff that Allah like gave us
Yeah.
to enjoy. So why are you stopping me from enjoying it just because I want to follow my faith and also, enjoy some like a little bit of like the world, like
Yeah.
the earth that He gave us.
Yeah. In that sense, I'm like, okay, yeah, I would understand the FOMO part.
Yeah,
But then in other parts where Anjad, like things are not actually meant for us, I wouldn't understand why we would feel FOMO. Like for example, like there's so many concerts that are happening that people
yeah,
just really hype up and I'm just like, guys, you're actually not missing out on anything if you
yeah.
don't
No,
go.
no, that I agree
That
with.
is like,
Yeah,
can we just be so honest and for real with each other? Like the
yeah,
the world will still spin.
yeah,
Like you are still gonna have a great life.
yeah,
You're gonna be fed, you're gonna go to your job, you're still gonna make money in your bank. Like it does not end at that. I understand that there's so many experiences people wanna have and like
yeah,
I think what a lot of people have is curiosity. They just want to live it one time, get it out of the way, check it off from the list.
yeah.
I get that, but like I feel
Is it worth it
is it worth it? Because like
to
there's
check off?
so many like so many people could have so many curiosities. Like a lot of people could be like, I'm curious to see how drinking would feel for the first time,
Yeah,
or how it feels to like I don't know, do some type of like thing that's gonna get me super intoxicated,
yeah,
right? Like they might be curious just to try it one time. But it's like within that curiosity, let's say you feel it, you try it. Two things could happen. One is that you absolutely hate it. You're like, ew, I'm never doing this again.
yeah,
This is not for me, like yuck, whatever. Or you might end up loving it so much, you might get addicted, you
yeah,
might start a habit, you might not know how to snap yourself out of it. What do you do in that case? Imagine you try drinking one time. Imagine you go to a concert one time. You end up loving it so much. You take pictures, you meet people, whatever. You just live your life. And it just becomes a reoccurring habit all the time that you're like, okay, now khalas, I'm just a concert girl. Like I love concerts, I love partying, I love all of this stuff. And you notice that you're getting sucked up into this loophole and you don't get out of it. And then like before you know it, majority of your time is spent on that stuff. When it's like that's a 4 hour, 3 hour concert. Like you
yeah.
could have been
Majority of your time, majority of your money. I find concerts so haram, like worth like it on your money. Like there's no way
your
you're
hard
paying.
earned halal
Yeah,
money is being spent on a haram activity.
listening
Be
to a
so for real.
guy rap,
Be so for real.
people jumping up and down. Wallah, people die in these concerts. How do
Oh
you know you're
Allah.
not gonna be one of them?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, you put so much money, you do all of that stuff, and then
It's too much of a risk I just would never take.
yeah, no,
And inshallah, I never ever like
inshallah.
I don't want to talk too poor on these people because you
Yeah,
never know. Like they might anjad just have this desire and that could be their test. Maybe they passed it and they never went, or they failed it and they went and they tried it out. I don't know. Inshallah, that never is my test because I really hope I stick to my word.
yeah,
And I really hope I don't ever try that. Because for
yeah.
me, I don't see the enjoyment. I don't see the curiosity. I don't have it. And, like I always think about, like, for my kids, for example, like, what if they come to me,
And they say, "Mama, we want to go to
go to a
this concert."
concert,
I don't
or
know.
like,
I
I want to go to
never.
this Halloween party?
Yeah, I never asked my mom about concerts, to be honest, because I was just like, how like since a young age, I'm like, this is way too much money for me to go and ask my mom. I want like this amount of
Okay,
money
let's
to go.
say, let's say it was free.
Oh,
Let's say it wasn't a money issue. Let's say it was genuinely a free concert that they were doing. Like, you know how in festivals sometimes they have these
yeah.
like artists that show up? Let's say if it was a free thing, I still wouldn't see the desire.
Okay, what about an Arabic concert? Like Amr Diab or I don't
You
know,
know
like
what's so bad in my mind? I'm like, oh, listening to Arabic music is not as bad as like
as
English
English
music.
music. I think it's also because of the foul language, the imagery that the English
Yeah,
music has that
yeah.
Arabic music doesn't have.
But still, بالآخر السن is a sin. Like you can't really.
That's true.
You can't really disagree, Shahad. You can't. You can't sit here and be like, oh, just because it's Arabic and it's talking about love instead of like some crazy
I
things.
mean, yeah, I see your point. I don't know.
Like
To be
it's the
honest,
instruments.
a lot of people talked about music, songs, all of that stuff. There's so too many
Viewpoints. But
yeah,
I think like deep down we all know
we all
it's
know it's
not.
haram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like no matter how many perspectives you get, you know
Yeah.
deep down it's haram. Like same thing with smoking.
Yeah. Valid.
So many shuyukh say it's makruh. So many shuyukh say it's haram. So
No, it's
so it's
haram.
haram.
Because at the end of the day, you're harming your body. You're harming
Yeah,
people around you.
it's haram. Like let's just
Yeah.
let's stop.
Yeah.
Like
Let's stop trying to find loopholes.
yeah, that's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
خلاص, what's haram is haram.
Yeah.
End of discussion. Free or with money, it's haram. I still would not want to partake in that,
Yeah.
and I hope I never do. Like even by accident.
Yeah.
You know what's one last thing that like I remember I was watching this guy on TikTok and he was like the biggest thing that people are falling into and they don't even notice is shirk, and that's like the biggest sin you could commit, like
Yeah.
ever, like that could take you out of the fold of Islam,
Yeah.
right? And like so many people like naturally now in their conversations they like swear on people
Yeah.
instead of God. They swear on like so many other things, like I swear on this person's life and that person and my
Yeah.
mother and my uncle, and it's just like now it's become so part of our day-to-day
Yeah.
language. And like
Shirk in so many forms, like hatta wearing the evil eye,
yeah,
or like I don't know, hatta you're like, oh my, you know, that's also part of it. Like OMFG.
oh yeah,
A lot of people say it.
I was gonna say oh my God is shirk.
No,
No.
like when you swear on, like
Yeah,
yeah, that's not right.
that's not right. You just
And
have to
people swear on the Egyptians, wallah, were so dramatic. We'd be having a cup of tea and let's say we're arguing with someone. Oh, wallahi ala kubayt shay.
really
Anything, or like the
anything
food
in
I'm
front of
eating.
them.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. No, we need yeah.
We need to
Anyway,
be more careful.
long story short, I genuinely believe if you have that curiosity, really think if that curiosity is worth it. Really understand that this life is temporary and every decision you're making does have an impact. It might not be an
Yeah.
impact or a consequence that you might see now, but it will be something you will see later on.
Yeah.
So just double, triple, quadruple check if that's actually the right
Something
move that you want
wanna
to do.
Yeah.
And if it's really worth it. Anjad, we only have one life. Let's live it right. It's a test at the end of the day. This is not the life for us. The akhirah is.
Facts.
Yeah. And I hope we have a beautiful, amazing
Next year.
Next year, inshallah, with like
Yeah.
a lot of great goals.
Inshallah. Anything else?
No. Thank you guys so much for an amazing
Staying
year.
with us this year. Our
And-
Spotify Wrapped was 999
And
plus.
percent, like everything was
Yeah.
like off the charts. It was crazy. And
Yeah.
inshallah, the year after that, it's the same. And
Inshallah.
we really appreciate like having this platform and being able to say what is on our mind.
Yeah, and we really appreciate when you guys comment and like share your opinions with us.
We
We actually
really
do
do.
read everything.
We really do.
We do. We actually do. And
Yeah.
if we don't talk about it in the podcast itself,
Trust
it
me,
doesn't
we talk
yeah,
about it
we talk about it in
to
private.
ourselves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
each and every one of
Alright.
you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yalla. I hope y'all are happy, healthy, and safe.
And inshallah, we'll see you next year.
Bye-bye.
Bye.